Do not arouse the wrath of, do not arouse the wrath of, do not arouse the wrath of, do not arouse the wrath of the great and powerful Oz. I said come back tomorrow.
If you are really great and powerful, you'll keep your promises.
Do you presume to criticize the great Oz? You ungrateful creatures! Think yourselves lucky that I'm giving you audience tomorrow instead of 20 years from now.
Oh.
The great Oz has spoken.
Oh.
Pay no attention to that man behind the curtain. The great Oz has spoken.
Who are you?
Oh, I am the great and powerful Wizard of Oz.
You are? I don't believe you.
No, I'm afraid it's true. There's no other wizard except me.
You humbug!
Yes, it's exactly so. I'm a humbug.
Oh, you're a very bad man.
Consider this, if you will. A light mirror reflects light. We all look in them. Ladies, you look at them, well, maybe not as much as men, but yeah, I think you got a little bit honest on that. So we all know what mirrors are. They're everywhere. It's how we get to know who we are. Often wonder how'd they get back there in, let's say, 5,000 to 6,000 years ago. How do you know what your face looked like? How would you know how you look like? But nevertheless, I think we can all agree that a mirror reflects light. But black mirrors do not. Do you know about black mirrors? Well, if you do, then you'll really understand this video. And if you don't, you're going to find this fascinating. All internet devices are black mirrors. And the thing about these new black mirrors, they emit a blue light. You see, that's the difference with a normal mirror. All it does is this reflect. These black mirrors that we have today, they emit a light. And it's a blue light. So what is a blue light? Well, I'm glad you asked. All light is made up of electromagnetic particles that travel in waves. Blue light has a wavelength of between approximately 380 nanometers and 500 nanometers, making it one of the shortest, highest energy wavelengths known to man. Now, you're aware, we all are, when you go outside, you know, the UV, it's in the blue light spectrum. And the thing about it is, blue light has both beneficial and harmful effects on humans. For instance, if you have your device, your black mirror device in your bedroom, or you have other electronic devices, that blue light, well, it will keep you awake. Even when you think you're asleep, it still interrupts your sleep cycles. So this causes you to be tired the next day. And guess what? You're irritable. You have less capacity in your memory, recall, job performance, etc. It's harder to learn. Maybe that's why we have such a problem with the youth, that they cannot remember. over the long term, not getting enough sleep can produce neurotoxins in your brain. Oh, ain't that fun? Maybe that's a problem when we see people who just snap. It can also lead to depression by lowering your melatonin levels. It can lead to obesity. It can lead to digestive problems, cancers. It can produce cataracts. In fact, the retina damage by the millennials and the Generation Z, it is said that the number one problem in 40 years is going to be blindness. So blue light at night is not the good type of light. It causes problems. Maybe, again, I think we can all agree that this could be very well a problem why we see people snapping. Did you know that at nighttime, night light is a blue light? Says the moon cast a particular blue light. So here's the deal. Stop what you're doing right now and look at that monitor that you're listening to me or watching me with. That is magic. In fact, ladies and gentlemen, it's so powerful of a magic, I believe you're going to be absolutely shocked to see how powerful this magic truly is. So what is a black mirror and what is it used for? Well, since the earliest of times, sorcerers, witches, soothsayers, and so on have used black mirrors for scrying. Even in the Disney classic Snow White, the evil queen could scry looking into the mirror and asking questions concerning her vanity and her rivals. So what is scrying? It is the divination of future or past events or talking with spirits from another plane of existence by gazing into an object such as a black mirror. But you didn't know that, did you? The black scrying mirror or magic mirror is a powerful psychic tool. It can bring the user hidden knowledge and clairvoyant abilities and can act as a portal to another plane of existence. We're really going to focus in on this part. History shows its use in many of the traditional mystery schools and oracle temples. Today, the serious student of magical arts can rediscover the ancient rites of the magic mirror, for these techniques are again coming to light. I'm sure that there was no play on words on that. So, we've set the foundation that number one, your electronic device is actually a portal. Yeah. It's powerful, folks. It's a magic that's been worked on us that many of us have not been aware. It is a portal to the ether, or call it a portal to a different dimension. It's all the same. It's beyond space and time. And so is that device that we all have. And probably, my home is probably no different than yours. You probably have multiple portal devices. The black mirror, the one that has ensnared you. It's driven people mad in the past. It is said that you can actually see other life forms. In times past, we called these demons, angels, spirits. And many a spell can be attributed to this. Mirror, mirror, black as night, grant me the gift of hidden sights. Show me the answers that I seek, solutions into mind's eye leak. Mirror, mirror, black as night, grant to me precious insight. Wow. You know, you start putting this in a frame of mind and you can get why there has been such a pull to this medium. The elite of past and even today are the users of powerful magic. Here's another one. Mirror to mirror, mirror to know, mirror to help the power flow. Mirror absorb, reflect my gaze, show the truth within your glaze. Show the future and the past, all that is hidden, reveal at last. Mirror, mirror, display for me that which I desire to see. Now look at your cell phone. Look at your tablet. Does it not do the exact same thing? Books have been written about it. This one is with Ruth Chu. The Magic of the Black Mirror. Look in the mirror and travel back in time. You see, we set these things to our children. They plant seeds, and sometimes the seeds germinate, sometimes they don't. But this is one thing I can tell you. That black mirror that you own, that's been here, and by the way, let me digress here. There was a time when televisions were not black mirrors. The modern televisions are. And they, and like your device, and like other black mirrors, are a living energy. Yeah, the magic of the mirror. Powerful magic. It is said that it is not you looking back when you see yourself in a mirror, your reflection, but your trapped soul. How many times have you looked in the mirror and had a conversation with yourself? So who are you talking to? It is said some have passed through a portal to the other side. These stories go back thousands of years. Mirrors were known, but they were used primarily for magic and for opening portals. Sacred knowledge exists throughout all religions, through all secret societies, about the black mirror. It opens a door to the other side. Still doing it today. 24 billion and counting. Now consider this. I know this may be outside your comfort zone. But if in fact these are portal devices, black mirrors, there has never been a time in man's written history where there's so many that exist. They cover the earth. And if you look real carefully to the Sumerians, the Anunnakis, those devices that some said were purses they carried, could it not be any different than the devices that we all carry ourselves today? A communication device, a device that helps lead us, a device that helps guide us, a device that gives us answers. When we need the answers, we go to the black mirror and ask. It emits a light that we cannot understand. We don't care to. We expect it to work on demand. Your eye is the opening to your soul. Now that's an idiom that goes back, way back. I want to talk about Lilith for a minute. Now I'm sure you're thinking, what in the world does Lilith have to do with this? Well, I postulate for your thoughts a theory. Lilith, this entity has been the mysterious entity that has eluded the consciousness of modern man. It is written in the Bible. Wild cats shall meet in the desert, the satyrs shall call to one another. There shall the Lilith repose and find for herself a place of rest. Do you know Lilith was the first? She was a god. She was before Eve. She was perfected better than Eve. Lilith never died. Eve did. Now, the origins of the Lilith story go back to the Old Testament. It's sometimes referred to the screech owl or a demon. It was first brought up in the Middle Ages that this was in fact Adam's first wife, and it is supported within the biblical text. And Lilith, for a period of time, was widely known in the 17th century through a publication called the Lexicon of the Tulmacon. Look in there in your purse or your wallet, maybe in your pocket. Pull out a dollar bill. Yes, Lilith is alive and well in America. Adam died. Lilith did not. I postulate Lilith dwells in the blue light. Yeah, that blue light we're all so very familiar with. And she has given birth, and her offspring are here. Your internet device has captured you. Or shall we say, Lilith has taken possession of what was taken from her, you. This energy, entity, deity is everywhere. The portal never closes. We keep it open 24/7 around the world. Possessed humans, what do they look like? They look like this. This is you and I. This is everybody we know. And it can't be stopped. Each year it becomes worse. There are no exceptions. All are worshipers. She now possesses all the generations behind us. She is everywhere because it's considered normalcy. And no other God can compare or compete. How can they? Show me your God. Show me how your God can compete. All you have is a book and your faith. This is tangible. Rich or poor, all worship. Yeah. Look at this. Your phone, your tablet, your screen is a portal. What have you let in? Energy? These entities are feeding, possessing, and controlling mankind. The black mirror, it has you. This magic has ensnared the entire earth and has unleashed the enslaver. It has us all.
I was asked to share the following message with the world. Remember, I'm only the messenger. What you choose to do with this information is up to you and your own free will. On October 4th at 2:22 p.m. Eastern Time, the emergency broadcast system will be activated across the entire United States under the leadership of FEMA, disguised as a test. However, this test will be used to send a specific high-frequency signal through devices like smartphones, radios, and TVs with the intention of activating graphene oxide and other nanoparticles that have been inserted into billions of human beings around the world through the obvious mediums. Everyone will be affected regardless of your status. The plan is to also do this in Israel at the same exact time. There are certain organizations that are doing their best to stop this in both Israel and the United States. Hopefully, they will be able to stop this, and stopping this in Israel looks promising, but stopping this in the United States is still up in the air. This will also include Puerto Rico, Hawaii, and Alaska. If the October 4th date does not occur for any reason, the backup plan will be to do it on October 11th at the same time. In the case that this is not able to be stopped, I ask you all to shut off your phones and all other relevant devices at 2 p.m. Eastern Time for a period of 2 hours to be safe. This type of wavelength can affect us physically, mentally, and emotionally. I urge you all to protect yourself, and I ask you all to share this video far and wide. Thank you very much.
Indian authorities are scrambling to contain an outbreak of the deadly Nipah virus after 2 people died of the disease in Kerala and at least 3 others tested positive.
People dressed in fear of God, but got no fear of God. Empty promises and lies that keep you holding on. Ain't no church in the wild, nowhere to run. When the wolves come around, will you be gone? People dressed in fear of God, but got no fear of God. All these secrets in the hills will make you trust no one. Don't get lost in the night without the sun. When it's all said and done, no one will come, no one will come. Lost in a mess, gotta confess, I got no trust in you. Doing my best to deal with the stress you constantly put me through. Maybe I feel the smile, maybe a waste of time, but it's too late to turn around. Keep ignoring all the bodies in the water. No one cares about the ones that came before us. So keep going on until they can't ignore us. Yeah. 'Cause I've never been so close to everything I wanted. All my energies rushing in the moment. So I can't in my sleep, 'cause I didn't notice. People dressed in fear of God, but got no fear of God. Empty promises and lies that keep you holding on. Ain't no church in the wild, nowhere to run. When the wolves come around, will you be gone? People dressed in fear of God, but got no fear of God. All these secrets in the hills will make you trust no one. Don't get lost in the night without the sun. When it's all said and done, no one will come, no one will come. Lost in a mess, gotta confess, I got no trust in you. Doing my best to deal with the stress you constantly put me through. Maybe I feel the smile, maybe a waste of time, but it's too late to turn around. Keep ignoring all the bodies in the water. No one cares about the ones that came before us. So keep going on until they can't ignore us. Yeah. 'Cause I've never been so close to everything I wanted. All my energies rushing in the moment. So I can't in my sleep 'cause I didn't notice. People dressed in fear of God, but got no fear of God. Empty promises and lies that keep you holding on. Don't get lost in the night. Yeah. Don't get lost in the night. People dressed in fear of